Most countries in the world have their own defense forces. For Jamaica, that is the Jamaica Defense Force, JDF. The JDF came about in 1962, just days before Jamaica gained independence. However, armed forces in Jamaica dates back to the 1600s when Oliver Cromwell overtook Jamaica from the Spaniards. The main purpose of the Jamaica Defense Force is to protect its citizens against external and internal threats. To carry out this mandate, soldiers undergo rigorous and sometimes difficult training in map reading, fieldcraft, and weaponry. Without these types of training, soldiers would be no match for the hard-hearted gangsters and their guns. Neither would they be able to destroy and disrupt external enemy forces. My friends, I tell you that at all times, these soldiers must be in a constant state of readiness.
Friends, just like Jamaica's defense system, the body too has its own JDF that I like to call the Judicious Disease Fighters. Here is the story of a little boy called David Vetter, otherwise known as the Bubble Boy. David was born with a condition called Severe Combined Immune Deficiency, otherwise known as SCID. SCID is a life-threatening disease characterized by recurrent infections such as diarrhea, dermatitis, and failure to thrive. With SCID, the most minute germ can cause the deadliest infection. So basically for David, he had no immune system. David had to be isolated from the outside world, including his mother's touch, for the next 12 years of his life, in a plastic bubble. Finally, the day came when David's sister was able to give him a bone marrow transplant. Yes, this could cure David of his disease. But unknown to researchers, his sister had a dormant virus in her system which would later become cancerous in David and lead to his death. Friends, we are way more fortunate than David is, in that we have working immune systems. So I encourage you to build up your immune system on a daily basis so that you can fight pathogens and other deadly viruses. For example, vitamin C. Vitamin C is an essential micronutrient to humans. It is a powerful antioxidant and it is used to accumulate in the cells of the immune system to fight little bacteria, otherwise called microbes. Vitamin C, we only need 100 to 200 milligrams per day, which is the size of a regular orange. So you see, friends, just like what the JDF is to Jamaica, the Judicious Disease Fighters are to the body.
Heaven too, my friends, has its own military force that will one day destroy and disrupt all demonic forces. The Bible tells us in Revelation chapter 20 and chapter 21 that one day Satan, sin, suffering, and death will be destroyed forever. And there is a battalion of the heavenly forces here on earth. Yes, my friends, it is called JDF. Not that one. Jesus' dedicated followers. And the weapon of our warfare is not carnal, but mighty in God to the pulling down of strongholds. And guess what? We fight not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this age, against spiritual wickedness in high places. As dedicated followers of Jesus, we must not only put on the whole armor of God, but we must go through rigorous trainings, because the more we sweat in training, my friends, is the less we bleed in war. So fight with faith and hold on to hope, because the battle is not ours. The battle is our commander's, Jesus. My friends, our commander has left us the battle plan. Study it, know it, and execute it.
Friends, David's story may have ended sadly, but through his life and death, much more knowledge was gained about SCID. More than 90% of babies that are born with SCID today survive because of David and have a normal life. Just as one man died, not just to save 90% of us, but all of us, friends. Won't you accept his invitation today?
Enlist today.
Become Jesus' dedicated follower.